Hello, my wonderful makeup artisan followers and people. This is Annie. I am the Chief Beauty Therapist at The Makeup Artisan, and I have decided to do an educational video on brow lamination. We're going to show you what it looks like to do a brow lamination. I'm going to do one on myself. So typically you would be lying down. I am obviously going to be sitting up. And I just wanted to come to you guys and educate you guys about what exactly a brow lamination is and what to expect. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so our first step is to go in with a lifting solution. But before we do that, we're actually going to style the brow using a glue balm for your brows. And so I'm going to style my brows into the shape that I would like and how I would like to train the hairs. Now, it's really important to remember when you get a lamination done that because of this balm, you're going to end up with a beautiful lifted look. However, a lamination does not keep the hairs in place permanently, which means after the 24-hour period where you can't wet your brows and you wash your face, you are going to find that the brows will fall. The idea of a lamination is it's a perm. So to get that fresh laminated lifted look, you then go in with a serum and a brush and brush your brows back into place. It is a training the hairs situation. It's like going and getting your hair chemically straightened at the hairdresser. It doesn't mean that you never have to brush it again. It does mean that the hair will remain straight. So let's get started. All right, so you can see this is the before, this is after I've given myself a nice lift and a nice curved arch. And now I'm going to go ahead and do the other one off camera, and I'll come back when it's time to put our step one. Okay, so I have styled both brows. You may notice that this one is a little bit thicker. It's because I have a scar under here that I'm very self-conscious about. And eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So I'm going to go in with the step one lifting solution now. I'm going to speed things up a little bit, and I'll see you back here once that has processed. It has a 10-minute processing time. We're going to need to do a part two, but as you can see, I've put a Glad wrap over my brows because what this promotes is heat from your own body to help the lifting solution do its job. Come back for part two. All right, guys, welcome to part two of laminating my brows and teaching you guys what goes into the process of laminated brows and how to take care of them. So I have just been processing for 10 minutes on my step one lifting solution. So now we are going to peel off this Glad wrap. So the Glad wrap helps seal body heat in to help the solution do its job. Sometimes you may find that some technicians will put warm cotton rounds over the top of the Glad wrap. I don't feel like it's necessary because I run pretty warm myself. I am a warm-blooded tropical creature. So I'm just removing the solution with a lip gloss applicator. It is a disposable piece, which means that I can just throw it out because health and hygiene first. So I'm just making sure I've got it all, and then at this point I can sort of reposition any brow hairs that have gone astray with the removal of the cling wrap. And actually it's not too bad. You don't want to play with it too much at this stage, just enough to get things back to where they should be. And now that I've removed that, I'm going to put that in the bin, and I'm going to go in with my setting solution, which is my step two. I'm going to speed it up a little bit as usual, and we'll be right back. All right, so I've applied the step two solution, and I am going to put Glad wrap over again. This one is optional, but I do find it works a bit better if it's got a little bit of heat in there. So to do that, I just pull it nice and tight. I lay it over the brows all the way down to make sure that the whole brow is sealed. We've got another 10 minutes of processing, and we will be right back. Okay, so we've gone through and we have removed the product after our 10-minute processing time. As you can see, My brows are laminated quite nice and glossy onto my face, which is amazing. That is the desired effect. However, they will not stay this way. After 24 hours, when I can get my brows wet again, obviously with sleeping as well, the hairs will fall. However, because I've laminated, the hairs are permed now, which means when I go in to style my brows after I've put my makeup on or whatever, I can push them back into place and they will stay there with the help of a brow serum, which will also double as a moisturizer for my brow hairs. So remember, when you get your brow lamination, guys, the glossy, sleek look is not the permanent feature of a lamination. You will get 6 weeks of easy to style brows, but you will still need to style them with an appropriate brow solution. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Mwah. Good morning, everybody. This is Annie Elwood, and I am the Chief Beauty Therapist at The Makeup Artisan, and I've come to you with a little bit of a part 3 for the brow lamination. So it has been 48 hours since my brow lamination and educating you guys on what to expect when you laminate your brows. As you can see, here's a close look of my brows. They are not upright or glossy how we left them because we've had that 24 hours. Your brows are going to drop, and as I explained in my last 2-part series about brow lamination, it is a perm and it doesn't permanently gel your brows into place, but it will make it easier to style. You do still have to style them. So I have done my makeup for the day. I am on my way to my East Perth salon. I am going to style my brows now, and I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. So my go-to product is I use a brow code gel. This is actually a laminating gel, so it is specifically for brow lamination to style your brows. I retail this. It is a $51 product, but it is quite a large bottle. I love the bottle. It's so cute. This is a clear color because I usually tint when I do my laminations. But my brows are so bloody dark, there is absolutely no point in tinting them. So the greatest thing about this is that it actually comes with a spoolie and styling brush with it. So you don't actually need lots and lots and lots of different things on your bathroom counter. You can just get away with having just this product. And I just go in and I style it how I want, put my brows how I want, exactly in the place that I want them. And then you have that fresh laminated look. Just gonna go in and it will stay all day. And you see how easy it is for my hairs to just fall into place of where I laminated them. That is the point of the lamination, to make the styling easier. I don't have to argue with it. I don't have to try and spray it into place. It just goes in. So I'm going to do the other brow and we'll be right back. All right, and this is what I look like. So if you go back to my lamination videos, you will see that my brows have gone and been shaped exactly the way I have laminated them. It took less than 2 minutes. I used a laminating gel, which will give that glossy finished look all day long. And it took me less than 2 seconds as opposed to spending half an hour arguing with my brows. I hope this helps, guys. Thank you for watching.